Hey, welcome to Sharps and Flats with Kingsley, everyone. By the end of today, that's what you're going to be able to play, and you'll be able to play it along with me. That's Laredo. That was a duet. In order to get ready and warmed up for today, I know you've already done the fundamentals pack. You know how to tune up. You've tuned yourself up. You're warmed up. You've got your tracking sheet printed off. You're keeping track of your goals. You know where you're headed. Play the first note of the song, that pickup note we call it, and I want you to play this rhythm. On that note, play this rhythm. Okay, let's play it 4 times in a row. This is getting warmed up together. 1, 2, ready? Okay, that rhythm, as you can see below me here, is the same as the rhythm to the first measure. That is get some good juice, juice. And that rhythm, that way we count the foods, is all 3 measures of the beginning of the song. Okay, remember the first note of the song is not a measure; it's a pickup note. If you notice, it's only 1 beat long, and there's 3 missing beats. Well, it's because it's not a measure. It's just 1 note that picks up into the rest of the song. Now that you know that this rhythm you see below me that says, get some good juice, juice. Wait a second. Should I go the other way? Sometimes I'm backwards on the camera here. But when you see it, get some good juice, juice. That is the same rhythm we have. So let's just really get that rhythm down on that first note of the song. Tap in your shoe. Really feel it in your body. Feel that it goes da 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 da. Some notes happen when your foot's down, some when it's up. I'll exaggerate this. Da 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 da. Down, up, up, down, down. Get some good juice, juice. 1, 2, 4 times in a row. If we counted the foods, you would say, get some good juice, juice. So say that with me twice. 1, 2, ready, go. Get some good juice, juice. Get some good juice, juice. Now clap that rhythm. If you can't put your instrument down, tap your chest or tap your lap. 1, 2 times in a row. Now say what you play. Ta 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 ta. Okay. We've got the rhythm down. Now let's put all that aside and let's just work on the notes. Looking at Laredo, this is a duet. You'll see 2 notes stacked on top of each other. The top note is the melody, the bottom note is the harmony. To start off with today, we're just going to practice the melody, the top note, and then we'll practice the harmony, the bottom note. So go to the first measure, not the pickup note, but the first measure. Let's play 1 note at a time. First measure plus the next note. Ready? This is a great time to point out the last note of the first measure, you'll notice, is a concert A flat. So if you are a flute, trombone, baritone, tuba, you have an A flat in your key signature. If you are a tenor saxophone, trumpet, clarinet, bass clarinet, you have got a B flat in your key signature. If you are an alto saxophone or a baritone saxophone, the F in your key signature does not have a sharp on it. It means it's a regular F. It is first finger, okay, on your saxophone. So be careful of that note. Here it is again, first measure plus one note at a time. Ready? Second time, ready? And third time, 2, ready? Now quickly, let's play the rhythm as it's written. So get some good juice, juice, juice. 1, 2, as written. Second time, 1, 2, ready. Third time, 2, ready. Now let's add the pickup note in front of that. Play what you just played, but add the pickup note to it. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. We're getting there. Second time. 1, 2, 3. And third time. 1, 2, 3. You are getting it. If you need to pause the video and work that out, do that. Let's go to the second measure. Here is the second measure, one note at a time, plus the next note. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Ready? Whoa! What did you just find? The third note of that measure has an accidental on it. It changed it to an A natural, or a B natural for some of you, or an F sharp alto and baritone saxophone. Or for French horn, it changed it to an E natural. So be careful. Then 2 notes later, the first note of the third measure went back to the regular key signature. That note is the same note as the last note of the first measure. So you have to be really careful on these. As you're playing along with me, don't just assume you're playing the right note. If it doesn't sound right, if we sound like we are 2 different notes, figure it out and fix it, okay? So here again is the second measure, 1 note at a time, plus the next note. Ready? Again, 2, ready? Third time, 2, ready? Okay, now let's play it as written, just that measure. Remember, get some good juice, juice, juice. Ta ta, ta ta, ta ta. 1, 2, ready. Second time, 2, ready. Third time, 2, ready. Yeah, this is so fun, man. Now go to the next measure. Third measure, play it 1 note at a time plus the next note. Ready? So that first note of the measure It's a concert A flat. Remember, it's a flat for most of you, or alto and baritone saxophone. It's an F natural. Okay. So here's that one note at a time, third measure. Ready? Third time. 2. Ready? Now as written. Remember, get some good juice, juice, juice. Well, in this case, it's get some good juice, juice, sharps and flats. I say sharps and flats for a dotted half note. We'll do it 3 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and Second time. 1, 2, ready. Third time. 1, 2, ready. Now what do you say? Let's play from the pickup to the beginning of the song all the way to that first ending where we just ended. So it would start off, juice, get some good juice, juice, get some good juice, juice, get some good juice, juice, sharps and flats. Let's play that beginning just through the first ending. 1, 2, 3. How did you do? Did you miss any notes? Was anything hard in there? Well, let's try it again. And then after this time, if there's something you're missing, pause the video and fix it. 1, 2, 3. All right, pause that video and go fix anything if you need to. So now we have got the whole song, really. Now you would just repeat the song. Remember, when you repeat this, you don't repeat the pickup note. If you look in the end of the first ending, that note exists right there. Right after the breath mark in the first ending, that is a concert B flat. That last note takes the place of the pickup note. So don't play the pickup note when you repeat. Then you'll play the song again and then go to the second ending, which is similar to the first ending. So we don't need to practice that. Now let's practice the lower notes, the harmony notes. Okay? So up until now, you've been playing the top note all the way across. Now let's play the bottom note all the way across. Everyone, we have the rhythm down. We know how that rhythm goes, but let's get the notes down one note at a time of the first measure, not including the pickup. So the lower notes, the harmony notes, one note at a time. Ready? Here's that is. Here it is again, second time. Ready? Third time, ready? Now as written, ta 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 ta. 2, 3. Second time, 1, 2, ready. And third time, 2, ready. Now to get ready for it, let's add that pickup note in front of it just to experience it. I'll count to 3, play the pickup, and then what? and then the harmony part. 1, 2, 3. Second and last time. 1, 2. Let's get the notes down to the second measure. Second measure, one note at a time, plus the next note. Ready? Oh, that was tricky. Did you notice the third note of the song had an accidental on it, and then the first note of the next measure goes back to the regular key signature? So for flutes, trombones, tubas, concert-pitched instruments, that was an F sharp in the third note. Then in the third measure, it goes back to F natural, regular F. For lots of other instruments, you had a G sharp, but it's going to go back to a G natural. For some other instruments, you had a D sharp, but it's going to go back to D natural. Okay, for French horn, you had a C sharp, but now it's going to go back to C natural. So be really aware of that. By the way, don't get confused, everybody. As I start naming off all the notes for other instruments, just zero in on the one I'm talking to for you. But be aware, the third note of that second measure is different than the first note of the next measure. One note at a time, everybody. Ready? Third time. Ready? Okay, now as written. Get some good juice, juice, get. 1, 2, ready. Second time, 2, ready. And third time, 2, ready. Woo-hoo! We are getting there. We are way more than halfway. Here's the third measure, harmony part, lower notes, one note at a time, plus the next note. Nice and slow. Ready? Tricky, tricky. In the same way the last measure had a weird note, this measure, the third note, has an accidental sign on it. For some of you, it has a natural sign. For some of you, it has a sharp sign. That note is different than the first note of the next measure, the first ending. Look at the first ending, everybody. That first note in the first ending on the B part, the harmony part, is a concert E flat. So for flutes, bassoons, trombones, tubas, mallets, that's an E flat. But look in the middle of the third measure, you have a natural sign on that note. That means play it as an E natural. Very different note. Make sure you know how to finger that note. Everybody else, trumpets, tenor saxophones, bass clarinet, you have, in the middle of the third measure, you have an F sharp. But then the next measure, it's back to F natural or regular. Okay, everyone be aware of those notes. Here it is again, one note at a time, third measure, the lower harmony part. Ready? Second time, ready? Third time, ready? Now in time. Ta 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 ta. 1 and 2 and ready. Second time. 1 and 2 as written. Third time. 1, 2, 3. Now it's time to put all of those notes together, including the pickup in the beginning of the song. So here is the harmony part, starting on the pickup note, just through the first ending. Here we go. In fact, let me turn the metronome on to really keep us steady. 72 beats a minute. Juice, get some good juice, juice. Here we go. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. You probably found that, well, one of two things. You either played the correct notes or you missed a note in there. So let's do it again. If that you don't play the correct note this time, then pause the video, isolate it, and fix it. You've got a bunch of tools in your pocket that you can go and solve it. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and... All right, pause, go fix it if you need to. It is now time to play the entire song. But everyone, you have the notes, you have the rhythms. I encourage you to use your own metronome or go to the metronome underneath resources on my homepage, or just Google the word metronome and set it at a tempo that you can play the entire thing perfect. Meaning the correct notes and rhythms. I don't mean perfect, I just mean the correct notes and rhythms. Once you've got that down, then tomorrow, do it again, but turn the increase the speed a little bit. By day 3, you don't have to increase the speed much. By day 3, you're so comfortable with everything that you can start to increase the speed more on that day. The first couple days, just play it at the same speed. Do the same thing with the harmony part. This is going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be so fun when you can play along with me or your friend who comes over to your house and you play this duet together. Duets are so cool, man. I mean, when I had my best friend, and he and I took saxophone lessons together at our saxophone teacher's house. And he and I would both go to those lessons, and then we'd go back to his house and play duets together, and we competed with playing duets. Another friend of mine joined in. We did trios. They are really a lot of fun. And might be your first experience at playing a really cool duet. Make sure you play it along with me. Play the A part and B part, or the top and bottom, along with me at the end of this video. But everything we've done so far has gotten you ready to be able to start practicing on your own. I could sit here for the next hour on a video and just keep upping the speed little by little, but I think you could do it yourself, okay? That being said, I am going to play it a little faster, just for fun. Jump in with me. If you make mistakes, you do, that's fine. But let's play the entire song, the top notes, the melody, and then we'll play the entire song, the bottom notes, the harmony. Here is 80 beats a minute. No, do 84 beats a minute. Bum, 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 bum. Here's the whole song. Remember to repeat. I'll count to 3. Top notes. 1 and 2 and 3. Pause the video if you need to, but let's do the lower part, the B part, the harmony part now. 84 beats a minute. I'll count to 3. 1 and 2 and 3. If you're finding that you can play that really well at this speed, then how about you go ahead and speed it up on your own right now and see if you can play it faster. The speed I play it at in this video that you heard in the very beginning and what you're about to play along with was not where we are. It was at 100, I think it was 108 beats a minute. Bum, 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 bum. I might be off one notch or two, okay? So now you have all the tools to practice and get this song down. I really encourage you to practice the top part first, get it down, and play the harmony part and get it down, and experience both. There's going to be a lot of value to learning to play both of them. And then secondly, if you can get this and play along with a friend, fantastic, because there's really nothing better than two people in person playing back and forth. Okay, so I'm going to say my usual say, this has been wonderful and goodbye everybody and stay sharp, but the video is going to start right after that and you can play along with it. Make sure you do. So enjoy playing the duet, and until I see you in the next video, which is number 27, Turning You Loose, stay very sharp everybody. Okay, all right, here you go. Here is the duet. Play along with me. This first time I am playing the lower part. I'm playing the harmony part so that you can play the melody on top. So you play the top notes with me this first time. The second time we'll reverse it. I'll be playing the melody, you play the lower notes. Here goes. Bye. One and two and one. One and two, one.